This is the first video in a short series on working for the federal government. This video is going to explain why you should work for the federal government and the many benefits such a career can offer. In the next video, we'll look at how you get a position in the federal government, and then in the third and final video, we'll look at how you can get promoted and advance in your government career. As a bit of background, I am currently a GS-13 admin officer for the federal government, having clawed my way up from a GS-9 position just a few years ago. To put that in English, I went from making $39,000 per year to making $103,000 a year in just 5 years with nothing more than a GED. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, this is not a scam, this is simply me trying to introduce you to a lucrative and underserved career path that too few people consider. So with the introduction out of the way, let's talk about why you should consider a position with the federal government. The first thing to know is that positions with the federal government go beyond field agents and tax collectors and that they exist in more places than DC. The federal government has timekeepers, accountants, IT professionals, lawyers, physicists, botanists, security guards, and anything else you can think of. And these positions are located all across the United States, both in the rural offices of USDA, U.S. Attorney's offices, and in regional hubs like St. Louis, Portland, Raleigh, Chicago, Atlanta, and many, many more. No matter where you live in the United States or what your professional background is, you can get a position within the federal government. When I started with the federal government, I worked in the hospitality industry as an assistant front office manager. It's basically retail, where I did little more than run a cash register, deal with customers, take the occasional inventory, and fill out timesheets. That position only paid $39,000 a year, but I was able to leverage my experience with inventorying, timekeeping, and facility requests to get a position at the Department of Justice as an office manager making $50,000 a year. No matter your specialty or where you live in the United States, there are opportunities out there for you and your situation. While there are certain companies that pay better than the federal government, by and large, the federal government pays competitive wages for all sorts of positions, from management analysts writing reports to timekeepers and receptionists. Wages in the federal government remain strong at a time when many Americans are struggling to find living wages. What's even more important is that you can look up these wages at any time by going to OPM's website, link below. These wages are updated every year to keep pace with inflation and are targeted to specific localities. When applying to a job in the federal government, there's no negotiation over wages, no wondering how much the position will pay or if you're getting ripped off. The numbers are freely available for everyone to see. On top of that, the government comes with competitive benefits, including health, dental, vision, and even life insurance. On top of these monetary benefits, there are a host of other add-on benefits, including getting every single government holiday off, paid snow days, a staggering amount of vacation time, steady fixed hours, union protections, and a dozen other things too minor to go into here. Government jobs tend to be more stable, pay better, and offer more opportunity for promotion, as we'll address in a later video, than many other careers, often without requiring a college degree or fancy qualifications. On top of those benefits, direct or otherwise, working for the federal government provides the starting point for a wide variety of careers. You can be like me and climb the ladder within the federal government. After all, I managed to double my salary in a few years. Or you can use that government career as a stepping stone to bigger and better opportunities. As I said before, I started in retail and hospitality. As many of you know, there isn't a whole lot of advancement in that field. Getting promotions can take years and positions are fiercely competed over. In the government, especially in regional hubs, there is always an opportunity for advancement. Even if you only work in the government for a few years, you'll learn skills and gain experience that can help you branch out into a wide variety of positions in the private sector, working for big tech companies, consulting firms, law offices, or anything else. Working for the federal government is one of the best ways to kickstart your career, all without incurring the debt of a college degree. So the question you're probably asking yourself right about now is, will it be boring? I don't know about you, but I saw Office Space at an early age, and the few times I went to work with my mom, seeing the cubicle she worked in at the Department of Commerce didn't exactly get me excited about a career being a government drone. And yeah, it can be pretty boring. There's going to be emails and emails about meetings. There's going to be assignments you don't like and coworkers you don't get along with. But that's true of any job. I wasn't exactly thrilled with a life in retail either. And aside from that, the one thing I will say is that there is some purpose to it. I never really felt any pride or reason behind my job when I was working to make billionaires a few more pennies. While the government is vast and impacts are small, you at least get the pride in knowing that you're helping to make your country and its operations a better place. So give some thought to working for the government. You'll make more money, work fewer hours, have better benefits, and get a great career helping your country be the best it can be. Make sure to join us in the next videos where I walk you through how to obtain a government job and how to get promoted within that career path. If you're interested in a government career or want to know just how the government actually functions on a day-to-day basis, consider picking up my new book. Rebuilding the Executive goes beyond what we all learned in junior high civics to teach us how the executive branch of the government works, the limitations it faces, and what we can do about them. You can support the channel by picking up a copy on Amazon Kindle or Google Play, links below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.